Hello friends, welcome to the new session, and we are going to deal about a very new topic. Of course, it's going to be a difficult one if you don't have a good practice in it. This particular topic is going to travel with you in your whole life when you communicate. So it's very important. Indirect speech, that is the thing what we call as reported form of speech. About reported speech we are going to deal with today. Fine. Reported speech reports something that was said but does not use the actual words that the speaker uttered. How to report WH questions, yes or no questions, imperative sentences like commands, requests, sentences with let, sentences with the reporting verbs in the present tense and future tense. Now, we are going to see how to report WH questions. Reported speech reports WH questions consisting of a reported clause, and the reported clause begins with a WH word like who, what, when, where, why and how. Friends, you all know what a clause is. Tell me what a clause is first of all. Before telling about reported clause, I should first of all tell you what a clause is. Coin of words which give a part of meaning but not the complete meaning, because it is not a full sentence. Good, very good. This you would have already come across, right? Now, when we report WH questions, what all should we follow? We don't use a question mark. WH word should be used as it is. Change the pronoun. Change the word order. Friends, if I give you the definition and if I keep on explaining like this, you won't be able to understand. So let's go to the examples so that you can understand it very easily, right? Examples for reporting WH questions. Now, he said to me, what do you want? He said to me, what do you want? What do you want is a direct form of asking a question. So, he is one person, me is one person. We are going to report in third person. How are we going to change it? This said to is going to be changed as asked. Why? Why do you change it as asked? Because there is a question mark. When there is a question mark, then the sentence within the quotation becomes a question naturally. It is not just told, it's being asked, right? So, he asked me what I wanted. WH question word what comes directly. You have to remove the comma and quotes. Then, what is the next rule? The pronoun changes here. There, what do you want? That you becomes I. You have to change the pronoun. Who does it refer to? Who does this you refer to? Me. Immediately, the you becomes I here. She said to me, when are they coming? She said to me, when are they coming? It's a question word, right? How do you change it? She asked me again. Said to changes as asked. She asked me when they were coming. When the WH question word should directly come to this reported form of speech. When they were coming. Are they? That are they, it becomes they were. I already told you the word order should be changed. When you put a question, the auxiliary verb comes first, then the subject. Here, in reported speech, the subject comes immediately next to the question word and then the auxiliary verb. Do you understand what I tell you? I will repeat it again, my dear friends. See, in question form, the auxiliary verb follows the question word immediately and then the subject. Whereas, when you report the same question sentence, the subject should follow. The subject should follow the WH word and then the auxiliary verb. Okay. Here. Who is that charming lady? Who is that charming lady? They said to me. They asked me who that charming lady was. Here is becomes was and the word order changes. Friends, kindly don't mistake me for repeating few things which you would have studied in your previous classes 8, 9, 10, everything. The reporting verb, if it is in past tense, immediately. The sentence which comes within the quotes should also be converted into past tense. You would have all known this. You can also think, why ma'am is repeating all such simple things? It's not that. When we talk about reported speech, everything should come under it, right? Yeah. Shall we see a few more examples? Good. They said, how can we catch the train? They asked. See, here there is no to me, to her, to him, anything. But still, why did I change said as asked? Because the direct speech sentence is in question form. So, they asked how they could catch the train. First, the reporting verb is in past tense. As it is in past tense, the whole thing what comes within the quotes, that also comes in past tense. Then, the sentence is in question form. So, the reporting verb also changes here. When this is in past tense, the whole thing what is inside the quotes is past tense, right? So, naturally all the verbs will get converted into past tense. They asked how they could catch the train. Said is converted into asked. How? WH question directly comes. Can we? In direct speech, especially question, immediately after WH question word, modal verb has come and then the subject. But in this reported speech, immediately after WH word, the subject comes and then the modal verb. Can becomes could, because the reporting verb is in past tense, asked. Okay. They asked how they could catch the train. Not they asked how could they catch the train. That can we should not be changed into could they directly. It is wrong. In reporting verb, again and again I am telling you, immediately after the WH word, subject and then the auxiliary or modal verb should come. I asked her, where is the bus station? I asked her where the bus station was. Not I asked her where was the bus station. It is wrong. I asked her where the bus station was. Now we are going to see how to report yes or no questions. Yes or no questions begin with an auxiliary verb. Be, do, have or modal verbs like will, would, shall, should, can, could, may. Friends, we are actually telling as B form verb. What are B form verbs? B form verbs or mother verbs is, are, was, were, have, has, had. These are all B form verbs. Okay. And then do. For do, what else? Does, did. For have, has, had. And modal verbs like will, would, shall, should. It's not shall, it's shall, should, can, could, may. Okay. Only these form of verbs only will be used when you need yes or no type of answer. You cannot go and ask a question using a WH word. If at all you need an answer for yes or no questions, you should only put questions using is, are, was, were, have, has, had, do, does, did, and these modal verbs, not using WH questions. WH questions are used to get informations. Okay, ready? Informations. Yes or no questions consist of a reporting clause. I told you what a reporting clause is. Okay, introduced by if or whether. I'll go and ask my son, have you done the project properly today? Are you successful? Yes, ma. To some extent I have done the project. I don't know what would be the answer from the office. Fine. Now, while reporting verb will change. Remove the auxiliary verb. Change the word order. Add if or whether, not both together. You have to either use if or whether. Shall we see the examples for this? We will see the examples in a detailed way. Examples for reporting yes or no questions. Do you like burgers? He asked me if I liked burgers. I told you the question reporting verb will change. Here we have not given as said or said to, but still we put it as asked. Why? Because it is a question word. When you see a question mark, immediately you should write it as asked. He asked me if or whether, not if and whether both together. Either if or whether. He asked me if or he asked me whether I liked burgers. Have you ever been to Dubai? She asked me whether I had been to Dubai. the tense form should change immediately. Why? The reporting verb is in past tense, asked. Naturally, that have been should change into had been. Now, the pronoun should also be changed. You changes as I. She asked me whether I had been to Dubai. Are you living here? He asked me if I was living here. Friends, sometimes we use the reporting verb inquired also instead of asked. Where a student does not go to school for a week. He is absent actually. The teacher inquires the student immediately after the student comes to the school. There we use as inquired. The teacher inquired the student for the absence. The doctor inquired the patient about his ailment. The reporter inquired about the report. Here you can use the word inquired. You need not put only asked. It is not like that. You can use inquired also. Imperative sentences. What are imperative sentences? You know very well. Commands, orders, polite requests. Fine. They are all imperative sentences. While reporting an imperative sentence, we should use tell instead of ask. Here, in such sentences, we should use tell. He told, not asked. Let's see the examples. Go to bed. He told the child to go to bed. Did you notice another one, term to? It is infinitive. This to is infinitive. We use to, infinitive, to connect the sentences. We should use to, infinitive. When we remove comma and inverted commas here in imperative sentences. Be on time. The teacher told me to be on time. Don't shout. My friend told me not to shout. In imperative sentences, when you report imperative sentences, when the sentence starts with don't, it should be changed into not to. We are going to see about polite requests. While reporting, use ask plus infinitive. While reporting polite requests, you should use ask, then the pronoun and then infinitive. Close the window. She asked me. Do you understand now? Asked. What is the me here? The pronoun. Why did I put as pronoun? Me can change as them, her, him. Right? It should not be me always. It cannot be me always. Right? She asked me. She asked them. She asked her. She asked us. She asked him. Anything can be there. That's why I am telling you as asked plus pronoun and then the infinitive. What is the infinitive here? To. She asked me to close. When you use to infinitive, immediately the next verb, what you use, should be in present tense. you should never use ed along with the verb. It never comes like that. When you use to infinitive, the following verb should be in present tense. To close, to open, to study, to walk, to talk, to dance, to sing, to play, to add, to subtract, to read, to write. Do you understand? The present tense form of action verb comes immediately after to infinitive. Could you bring my luggage tonight? As I told you, we should use asked for polite requests. Immediately after asked, you use the pronoun, whatever it is. And then what follows? To infinitive. Immediately after to infinitive, the present tense form of the action verb. What is given in the direct speech sentence? To bring her luggage that night. Okay, tonight becomes that night. Would you mind coming early this evening? My aunt asked me to come early that evening. Coming early this evening becomes to come early that. This is converted as that evening. Please don't be late. As I told you before, don't in imperative becomes not to in the reported form. She asked me not to be late. Next, imperative sentences with let. You would say, let the door be shut. Let the window be closed. Let it be, let it be. No worries. Don't open it. You use let. How do we report these sentences? While reporting let should be changed to suggested or proposed. Examples. My father said, let us invite more family members. Here, the word let has been used. So, immediately, what should you get in your mind? Suggested. While you report the verb. Let us invite. That us, when you change it into reported speech, it is converted into they automatically. It gets changed into they. The pronoun changes, right? My father suggested they should invite more family members. I said to my sister, let us go to a beach resort this Sunday. I suggested to my sister. Immediately you change this reporting verb as suggested. I suggested to my sister that. Here, my dear friends, in statement sentences you use that to connect the sentences, right? The reporting verb as well as the sentences given within the quotation. Likewise, here also we use the word that, okay, to link this. I suggested to my sister that we should go to a beach resort that Sunday. Instead of told, what do we say? Suggested for imperative sentences. Next, reporting verb in the present and future. Friends, we have been seeing the reporting verb in past tense form, but when the reporting verb in present tense, even the sentence which is given within the quotes should be in present. If it is in future, it should be in future. It should not be changed into past tense. You have to be very, very careful. If the reporting verb is in past tense, these also should be changed into past tense. If the reporting verb is in past tense, the sentence which is within the quotation should be changed into past tense. If you see the reporting verb in present tense, naturally the sentence which is given within the quotes should be in present tense, or if it is given in future tense, it should be in future tense. Don't confuse yourselves. When the reporting verb is in the present or future tense, the tense in the direct speech does not change. Examples: Mahesh says, I have a headache. Mahesh says that he has a headache. He says, I am coming. He says that he is coming. How do we change this? He says that he is coming. Says is in the present tense form. The reporting verb is in present tense form. So naturally, I am coming is changed as he is coming. So the tense form is also in present tense. The doctor tells, your mother is sick. The doctor tells that my mother is sick. Till now, I hope you would have been enjoying my class. Did you all understand? Friends, enjoyment is something different. In such an enjoyment, what I really seek is your better understanding. Fine? If you had understood the topic, that is the success of my class today. This is what I need, and this is the real happiness what I get out of it. This is my success. And then we have come to the closing session of reported speech. Till we meet in the next session with a new topic, I bid you all thank you.